I'm gonna move on to your security. You know, you got a lot of hats over here, so we gonna move around a little bit. What does security really mean outside of guards and cameras?
Asset protection.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would say asset protection just because most people like working with black folks the hardest part. Not because of all the things that people say, but going to that psychology piece, a lot of us ain't never seen ourselves as worth something.
Okay.
So now when I tell you this is the cost associated with protecting you, you feel like, well, shit, I can go get, you can go get a bodyguard.
Or a little Johnny or a little Jimmy.
You feel me? But that ain't the same. Because when little Jimmy pull out that pole and get the rocking,
liability falls on you.
On
then.
you.
Yeah.
Because all they got to say is I was pointing on him. And so now it's like if you worry about what all you worth, which is going to be a new concept for most of us because shit, the crib wasn't straight. You know, we coming out of that broken home. So now you talking about somebody need to protect you or protect something you own.
Right.
It's the same for our insurance. Is why most people riding around without insurance. Like, all right, cool. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. But what's your plan to get it?
Yeah, makes sense.
Same for life insurance. We just don't know how much insurance can work for us, so we rather not have it. And it's the same for security, where beyond the guards, beyond I need to be secured, it's like it's a proactive line of making sure that your day-to-day continues.
Exactly.
And if you know your day-to-day, because I used to be somebody who, man, how the hell he know what he finna do a year out from now? Like on his calendar, he know March 22nd, 2027, it's a plan already there. Like what type of lifestyle could you be living that you can plan that far ahead? But then I realized those are the people whose pockets are way longer.
Yeah.
Because they really have 5 years mapped out.
I like that because I ain't got 5 years mapped out, but I always think years in advance. And that's my tipping point is 5 years out. But I'm always thinking 6 months, a year in advance, where I want to be, what I need to be doing. Have I hit that goal? What do I need to pivot? You know what I'm saying? To get to where I need to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing about security. It's people just understand that I'm worth protecting. I'm worth the extreme circumstances to get to the next day. Because I watched something yesterday and it said, the guy said, if I gave you 12 million, would you take it? He said, hell yeah, you take it. Stop pausing. And then the guy was like, yeah, I'll take it. He said, but if I gave you 12 million at 12 a.m. this morning and told you the next 12 a.m. you're not going to make it, you'll die, would you take it? The guy was like, nah. He said, so that should show you that every day you wake up, you worth more than at least $12 million. So carry yourself like that. And I think it's the same thing for security is that you got to understand, and some of it, when we market to people, we let them know, like, this is how much you're worth. If you fuck up right now or somebody gets you, this is what all is going to get slowed down, delayed, or just completely evaporate. Exactly. It ain't going to exist no more. So now, do you want to take that risk? If you want to take that risk, hey, cool. But outside of that, I think that's the main point of security. It's just to show people, you know what, it's like, I relate it like this. The kids who had two parents that loved them, everybody know no matter what age, they moved different at school.
They did.
But they had a level of security that most of us never knew.
Yep.
And that's how I related to clients and everybody else. That kid could jump off the building, but they knew they got this blanket sheet that was going to always cover them. So they could soar 50 times more.
2 layers there. Yeah. That makes sense.